Today, we are going to be making a wonderful little garden bed here. At the end of the day, it's been a crazy year for all of us. I think it's of the utmost imperative nature that all of us grow as much food as we can these days. So, front yards. This is an underutilized front yard here. It doesn't get a crap ton of sun. We are in Hope, BC, which means we are surrounded by mountains, as you can see. But we're in the sunny part of Hope. This front yard in this front little patch here gets a decent amount of sunlight, so we're going to slowly start to convert it. What have you missed? Well, I started moving some rocks around and building kind of a little box here. We're going to finish that up, and then first I'm going to come through. We're going to do our darndest to rake up some of these pine needles there. They're quite acidic, but that's not a big deal. We're going to rake them up and pull those out. We're going to pull out all the grass and all of some of that growth there. We're going to bring in some used topsoil that we have from inside. At the end of the day, let's do a hyperlapse to show the next steps. So we've come through and we've done our initial toss up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come through, we're going to break all this up, remove as much of the grass as we can. I'm not going to worry about it too much though. And yeah. All right, everybody, I want to show you this thing. This is a giant grub worm. It's got 6 legs, a head with pincers, weird fat ass body with a gray bloopy tail. From what I can tell, I mean, there's a couple of different giant grub worms that can go to different species. However, these fuckers are bad. If you're making a garden bed and you find this in your dirt, they're going to attack the roots of shit, eat shit, and fuck your shit up. So take them out and kill them. I don't have the heart to squish the thing, so I don't think it has much of a central nervous system, so I guess I'll just leave it here. Death by Hemi. All right, let her rip, babe. Take that, invasive species. See? And that's how you kill them. Yep, they popped. Double tap. Zombieland. Now, let's go smush up the dirt, okay? All right. Now that we've killed the aliens, we've got our initial smushy done here. Obviously, worms, centipedes, all these other things, we're not worried about those. But when we see those giant grubs, well, we take them out. Now, let's go into the hyperlapse and start to smush this up. All right, so we've come through, we've did our basic tiller, basic smushy. We've raked up the pine needles. One thing I would like to address is often it is commonly considered that pine needles in your dirt is going to make the soil acidic. This has actually come to be proven in Old Gardener's Tale. Even though, yes, that pine needles sit at about a 3.8 on the pH scale, they become neutral very quickly. And a lot of times when you see not a lot of growth around a pine tree, it has nothing to do with the actual soil itself. Pine trees in general do prefer slightly acidic soil, but it has to do with the fact that they're robbing all of the water from the dirt in and of itself. Okay, so at the end of the day, not a big deal. We're going to come through. We're still going to put in, some coffee grounds. We're going to keep trying to, pick stuff out, little bits of grass, etc. But this is our initial preparation done. We're going to come through now, and we're going to add in some of that dirt from inside. So let's go grab that, and we will be good to go. Yeah, baby. All right, we've transported all the old root balls and dirt. This is a ProMix HP that was used inside. So all of those roots, those are going to be good. We're going to obviously pull out the main stalks once we break them down. We'll add that in over to our stuff to go into our green bin. This is a ProMix HP, so there's a little bit of cocoa in there, some perlite, and some leftover microzide, which is going to help make our new little garden patch extra sexy. Let's get smushy smushy. All right, so we've got our basic smushy done. Highly technical term, obviously. We have a call for rain later this afternoon. So the good thing is we're just going to let that rain come through and start raining it in. Basically, as I drink coffee all week, we're going to just start dumping our grounds in there. In about a week or two, I'll have enough coffee grounds in there to make me happy, and we'll be good to go. All the worms are in there. We've removed the giant alien grubs and we're going to be ready to go. So we're going to let this sit for about another week or two, and then we're going to start getting our lettuce ready to go in there. But we're going to grow some mighty fine lettuce this summer, and we're going to get all those greens we need to be healthy. Grow food in your front yard. Yards are pointless with a lawn. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time.